What's up, everybody? This is Josh coming to you with another episode of the Affiliate Marketing Show. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest affiliate marketing news, tips, and trends. I'm Josh from OfferVault.com, the industry's largest aggregator of all things affiliate marketing. We have Daddy Callbucks, Adam Young, as well as the industry legend Harrison Gevirtz. And our special guest today, Yegor Galushko, head of affiliate marketing at Cpamatica, the go-to dating and gaming CPA network for ambitious affiliates who are ready to redefine success in the digital playground. Yegor, what is up? Thank you for hanging out with us late night in Kiev, Ukraine. How are you doing today?
Hi guys, thank you for inviting me. I'm good. It's actually 9:45. It's quite late for me, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
That's like 3 a.m. for Harrison. He goes to bed at like 6 p.m. every night. So this is almost late night for him as well.
I'm essentially a grandpa. So 9:45, hopefully you're drinking coffee.
Yegor, I know Cpamatica has been around for a while. You guys have been clients on OfferVault for a while, so I'm super excited to, get to chat with you finally. And I know you guys are more than just a network. You're also a performance agency as well, which I think you were telling me is a little bit of a newer development in terms of the expansion and what you guys are focusing on. So can you kind of break down what the network side really focuses on and how you've kind of evolved into this performance agency?
Yeah. So we started back in 2015, that when the company was founded, and we started like as affiliate network. That was our main business. And because we were part of a bigger group of the companies that included more like dating products. So that was the first vertical we started with, and built affiliate network around it. But as we started to expand, instead of like going to other verticals as a network, we decided to grow in dating, but other sides. Like we started to do marketing and different marketing sources. Currently, our main departments, except affiliate network, we do comparison websites in SEO and PPC. We also do social media, Facebook traffic to dating sites as well, dating products. And we also had our own dating product, which we closed last year. So it's all about like our main vertical now is dating, and except of affiliate network, we do media buying in different traffic sources. And all this time we were working as a Cpamatica, and it's actually when we started the company in 2015, it was we didn't think about the complications we would face with the name Cpamatica. For foreigners, it's a bit hard to pronounce it. So all the 8 years we were thinking about how to maybe to work with this name positioning. So this year we finally made a rebranding, and now Cpamatica is the name of affiliate network, and we have a new name for the group, for the company. It's called Expla, and we just made a rebranding like three weeks ago. And I'm working specifically for affiliate network. We have our internal media buying under different company name.
I have a question for you. So Harrison used to run a network. I used to be an affiliate back in the day, and we both haven't been doing this for a very long time. And so I'm just curious, what's it like working with affiliates today? What are some of the things that you think they're doing really, really well? And what are some of the general problems that you come across on a regular basis? Like, can you just walk us through what it's like working with affiliates today in general?
I mean, there are different sides of it. I would speak like the good thing about our network is that we have speciality. I know that like our ambitious is probably to become like multi-vertical, but for now our main vertical we work with is dating. So here I think we have two biggest advantages that we offer our partners is first is that we know like 95% of the dating market because we've been working here for 8 years. We do media buying in-house, so it's much easier for us to give better sorry, forgot this word in English, better conditions to our partners because we can provide to advertisers different types of traffic, in-house traffic and also traffic from our affiliates. And in terms of affiliate side, I think the main advantage of affiliate network is support that we provide to our partners, is the expertise of affiliate managers. So I would say those 2 points is like knowing the market and market players and having like a huge variety of offers, plus expertise of affiliate managers and great support. That what makes affiliate network really big. Also, there are like other things that we have, some marketing, PR, maybe some like a loyalty program we have, but I would say the variety of offers, some specialty offers and support, great support, that what makes affiliate network make success for affiliate network this time for me.
So you mentioned the expertise of affiliate managers at Cpamatica, and I'm curious, like, how do you define like an expert manager? Like, when you're hiring a manager, do they need to have a certain amount of time in the industry? Do they need to have a certain amount of revenue that they've generated at a previous company? Like, what's your definition of expert support when you're bringing somebody onto your team?
For us, we do hire lots of like mainly switchers. So because the industry is growing and it's hard, and we mainly hire people like in Ukraine or Ukrainians abroad, because most of our people work in the office. We don't have like remote. So we need to hire people from other industries, and it's quite popular now to move to affiliate marketing. So for us, the main priority is that the person is like a great sale and can work with people and like drive sales. That's the first thing. And in terms of the expertise in affiliate, in digital marketing or like some technical knowledge, that's what we kind of teach in house, that where we share the knowledge, because as I said, we have like a big expertise, marketing expertise in house. So priority would be like sales skills and technical skills. That's something we have like a great integration programs. Usually people spend like 3 months studying different traffic sources, how it works, how the product side work, and advertisers side. So we also had like a marketing school where we had like people applied to school, and we picked the most interesting candidates, then had some period where they studied with us, and then hired the best candidates. So mainly switchers, and then we are sharing our expertise with them.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier how you guys focus on dating, but you kind of like to explore the possibility of other verticals. So I'm curious, what are some of like the...
Could I jump in really quick and just ask a question about dating?
Harrison, you're a co-host of the show. You can jump in whenever you want. What's up, Harrison?
Pardon the dog barking in the background in the hotel room where I'm not supposed to have a dog. This is great. I was just curious, which countries do you see the most volume from dating come from? I'm assuming US is big, but after US, I was an affiliate when I was 13, since I was 13 years old, and when I was 16 or 17 years old, one of my biggest campaigns was I took ads.
Have you ever
that I
run
saw
dating
running.
actually?
Oh, I ran tons, and I ran all like the MeTick offers, which I don't even think they exist anymore. And I took English ads that I saw on Facebook, I had them translated, and I ran all around Europe, and I crushed it until the advertiser saw the ads and got really mad because I used pretty raunchy ads for like
Yeah,
for not adult dating.
wouldn't
Let's
work
just say that.
now.
No, it wouldn't even get approved. My ads would not get approved in Facebook. They're actually still in one of my accounts, and I see those ads, and I'm like, wow, I'm surprised they didn't nuke the whole account. But yeah, I'm just curious, like, which countries do you see the strongest like performance come from and volume come from outside of like US, Canada, UK?
So in terms of the users, like you're talking about users, not the partners who are working dating. Obviously,
Yeah,
US,
exactly.
US has been, and it is now the biggest market. growing despite the kind of like the whole economic situation in the world. US, we had great improvement in the US this year. After US, obviously tier one and Europe, it was always have been big, and it's the second market, and Europe's like Germany, France, UK, I'd say, other English-speaking tier one countries, but we've been experimenting with tier three countries during the whole past, and we had success in different regions, but it's very volatile. Like recently, I think in 2021, 22, Latam was doing really great, like Brazil, Argentina, other Latam countries, smaller countries, somewhere like Eastern Europe. But I think last year it kind of made it back. So now we are more focusing once again on Europe and tier one, because tier three countries, they are very volatile, and we can grow during one period, but then there are some like currency problems or problems with banking, and then all our efforts, they are going back. So I would say still Europe would be our main market after US. And in terms of tier three, this is Latam, Eastern Europe, maybe Japan a bit, but it's harder to find advertisers. So a bit of everywhere.
Yegor, I'm curious, what do you think like the science is, if you had to guess, like behind that? Like, why do you see like a transition in tier one or two or three? Like, what makes a geo so strong and then not as strong as time goes on? Like, what actually changes that result with the industry?
I think there could be different factors, except like general economic factors in the countries. Once again, like tier three, the main problem with tier three countries is like volatility in the currency, and that's what kind of limits the growth of certain markets. But except from it, I'd say the processing fees. That's what really important for advertisers, and that's what made some other markets go down after we've been like growing there. Like for example, in certain period we had India as one of the good geos, but then the processing fees increased, and one of the advertisers who was working there so went out of the market. So I think with tier three countries, that's the problem with once again processing, unstable economic situation. So that's probably why some of them go down and some of them go up.
Yeah, no,
and
that's great.
Europe is always strong.
So I know it's mainly dating. I saw on the site you mentioned a little bit of gaming here and there as well. But when it comes to navigating like new verticals that you've tried to get into that maybe didn't work or that you're thinking of getting into down the road, what are some of like the challenges and, real life examples in terms of the struggles that, a network can face when trying to expand into other categories like that?
I'd say for network is actually really hard because we had several iterations to enter new markets and new verticals. The main challenges we faced is probably that if you are a network, when you go in a new vertical, you have two unknowns. You don't know advertisers, and you don't know what's working, and you don't know affiliates. So it's really hard. You need to match both things, which is much harder. Contrary, for example, if you go in a new market being like a media buying team, where you basically you have your traffic. Obviously, you need to find approaches working in new vertical with your current traffic, but then you have control over your traffic. So you need to find a good affiliate network or good advertisers when you enter a new vertical. If you're affiliate network, you need to find both players on both sides, which was quite complicated for us. So like our recent approach is being a part of like a bigger company. We decided that our media buying units would test new verticals for us. So not for us, would test new verticals to work with them, and then we kind of jump in if we have success, because we already know advertisers, we provide quality traffic, so it's much easier to find the second side, affiliate side, rather than go in the both sides and looking for affiliates and advertisers all at once.
Are there any verticals that you're kind of focusing on in 2024 that maybe some of our viewers should consider getting into if they're not, in addition to dating and gaming? Like what's something like you're excited about possibly getting into and that you're not already working with right now?
Yes, we are testing different, like our approach at the moment that we have 3 teams that are testing. I mean, I'm more talking about internal marketing. So we are testing different verticals. I'd say, I wouldn't say for each exact team, but 3 vertical that we started to test last year and we'll be doing next year is gaming, is insurance, home insurance, and health insurance for our social media, and and another vertical that I wouldn't share at the moment for our PPC team. That's what we started to test in last year, and where we're planning to grow next year.
So as Harrison mentioned, he's been in the industry for a while, as has Adam, but Harrison was doing dating a while back, and dating's been around.
When I ran an affiliate network, which is over 10 years ago now, like 13 plus years
What
ago.
was the name
Dating
of
was
this
actually
affiliate network?
it was EWA, and it burned to the ground.
Oh, I didn't know you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we were really strong in online dating, but it was a different ecosystem for online dating because like our largest advertisers, I would say 70% of them all got bought by Match.
Yeah,
In the
but
US.
you were working with mainstream dating back then.
We did both, so I forget like we had like you know like we had like Zeus, SinglesNet, singles people meet, Christian Mingle, SinglesNet, True.com, Zeusk, like all these
eHarmony.
sites. And yeah, eHarmony was a big one. And then there was like the adult dating sites. I'm forgetting the name of like the big one.
Amateur Match.
Naughty something. Like there was tons. Amateur Match was a big one. Real Mature Singles. Like these offers don't even exist anymore. But we at
Some
one
of them
time
do.
we
Some
were the
of them do.
largest.
Maybe they have different names.
Hell yeah.
They do.
We were the largest generator of traffic for a lot of these. So I mean, I know the business a lot. I think the model has changed a lot, especially because if you bill through the App Store, they crush the advertisers with that mission. Are most advertisers paying on a lead basis, cost per sale basis, a download for an app, or what's like the payout structure look like for most dating offers?
We don't work with CPI offers. Most of our products are either desktop or mobile. And SOI model or DOI model where you pay for lead, not for sale. That's like the classic structure in dating at the moment. Obviously, like our in-house teams, they work for sale, but that's where we know we have a good quality and it's better for us to work for sale. Yeah, but it's interesting those products you mentioned because some of them at the moment don't even work for in affiliate. They don't attract traffic through affiliate marketing, and some went mainstream advertising.
So Yegor, why should people care about dating? Whether it's casual or mainstream. I mean, there's so many hot, niches and verticals out there. We talk about all the pay-per-call stuff on this show a lot, as well as dating and other things. So I'm curious, in your opinion, like, is dating still in style? If someone's not working in that side of the industry, do you think it's a good time to get in?
I think it's as they call it, evergreen niche. I think it's very easy niche to get in for a fresh affiliate. And because you work for registration, it's quite easy to get a registration, and it's quite an easy start with dating. So, and I also think there is some kind of regional differences, because what I see that most of the affiliates from like US or Canada, dating is less popular there. Dating is more popular like Eastern Europe, Asia, India. So it's quite interesting. I've been thinking why. Maybe because as I said, like easier start there. So I think dating is a good good start, and it's quite interesting niche as well. And you can make good numbers if you kind of make it at scale as well.
Now, when it comes to like the traffic sources, you know, that you guys have worked with or that you've seen other people working with in the past year, as well as the upcoming year, like where was the industry the past 12 months, and like where do you see the industry kind of heading over the course of 2024 and beyond?
There are like the classic sources that always work in dating as well. Would be like the traffic from traffic networks, display, banners, native, push, etc. And they've been big before, and they are still big for us. But where we see the growing trend would be like Telegram. I don't know if you know Telegram in the US. I'm not sure it's as popular.
Dude,
as
Telegram is
So
becoming
people
very
promote
popular.
dating offers through Telegram?
It's becoming
What?
very
How do-
popular.
How does
Sorry?
that
How do
work?
they-
Walk me through running a dating offer on Telegram.
That's actually quite interesting because it's related. It's similar to SEO in a way, because in Telegram, you know, you have groups. Like you have like groups of different interests. You can find anything on Telegram, and I think what differentiates Telegram from like Messenger or WhatsApp is that you have Telegram groups, and what people do, they create a group for interests. They create like dating groups where you can like discuss dating, and where you can post materials about dating, and then they attract traffic from other Telegram groups or other sources to Telegram group. And then there is like similar to members area or in Telegram where people, you know, chat and can communicate, and then from there you get the user to the dating product. So Telegram was really get real boost last year, and especially in Europe, because before it was more something like Eastern Europe thing, and last year we've seen a huge increase in Europe, in France, Germany. What else? I'd say TikTok, both paid and free organic TikTok. That's where we've seen the boost also in last year. And obviously there are many creative ways of making leads in dating. You can do like there are like Tinder profiles, like chat traffic in a different ways. So I think the more creative you are, the more interesting ways of getting leads you can find in dating.
Do you think Telegram is becoming like a more popular channel, as you explained, because like the rules and the policies are a little more laid back than some of the other messaging apps?
For sure. I don't know about you, because obviously like something is more popular in US, something is more popular in Europe, but for me and in Ukraine and in Eastern Europe, and I think also in Europe, Telegram is becoming like #1 app, like messenger, because it's much more, I think UX UI, the way how you can work with it, I like it. I prefer it much more, and the way it's built. Also, like it's more relaxed in terms of the content that you can see there, and it's. I think also here in Europe, maybe it has some things from other like people use it for the same purposes as they use Twitter or X, for example. So it kind of combines different things, plus it's very convenient in the way you can use it.
Yeah, I think it's becoming a lot more popular in the US. Like every other day I see like it gives me a notification when someone I know joins. And like every other day it's a new person I know that's joining. And also, like you said, I'll be reaching out to people, you know, in Europe about, you know, advertising on OfferVault. I won't hear from them for weeks. I'll shoot them one message on Telegram and I get a response right away. So I feel like I agree. It definitely is kind of becoming the messaging app, especially
and what's
in
you're
Europe.
using in the US? What's #1 would be? This is WhatsApp.
Well, I'd say WhatsApp for like chat, but I'd say in our industry, most people are on Skype. And then
I don't
Slack
understand it.
is
I
pretty big too.
really don't understand. I'm also on Skype because we have many partners in Europe and in the US, but like here in Ukraine and the whole Eastern Europe, everyone
Adam and I
uses
have had
Telegram.
many conversations where we're like, dude, this Skype shit sucks. We got to get off of
Terrible.
it. But it's like crack. We're hooked.
Yeah,
We're hooked on Skype. We just
Well,
love the bad
conspiracy
interface.
theory.
Well, the worst thing about it is managing communities on Skype. And I just helped a friend with this. The permissions inheritance policies on Skype are terrible. You're capped at 600 users in a Skype group. There's no moderation tools whatsoever. It's literally the worst chat app you could ever hope to use for a chat group situation. But for some reason, everyone in our industry is on it, and you don't really have a choice. If anyone from Microsoft watches our podcast, guys, you could have a really amazing product. The users are already there. You just need to put in moderation tools for Skype groups. Like, if someone's in there promoting something that's not cool, you could kick them out or maybe ban people who spam. I don't know. There's like a whole lot of reasons to put in simple tools like this.
Or if they like put your public address in a group, you could, deal with that on your own. Anyways,
yes, if Anthony Paluzzi decides to dox
this
you
is the,
in the middle
the
of a
third,
Skype group.
This is
I
the
was just
third
about to say,
episode.
Josh, I think you need to make sure that on every show notes, there's like a comment to make sure we mention that Anthony Paluzzi doxed us, because that's like a new staple to the show.
Don't give Anthony Paluzzi your address. Don't invite him to your house. Don't send him anything in the mail so he can see your return address.
Put the return address as a pizza place.
I need like a whiteboard. It says like number of episodes mentioning Anthony, and every time we'll just put a number on it.
Yegor, we should just buy a billboard and put his address on it.
That's terrible.
Yegor is the head of affiliate marketing at Cpamatica. I know you do a lot of motivating and kind of keeping your team engaged. So I'm curious, Adam and Harrison run a bunch of different operations and have a lot of people working beneath them. So I'm sure they'd be happy to hear your opinion on this as well. But what's kind of your approach to keeping your team engaged and keeping them motivated and hungry, working hard, stuff like that?
It's hard to say. I think it's a combination of factors, but I'd say the right system what would work, and the system we have in our company it wasn't actually developed by me. It's like the company-wide system, but what I like is that we have very entrepreneurial approach in terms that everyone get a profit share, and I think that's like kind of the main motivational factors in terms. All the team leads are like head of different departments. They get profit share from the marketing profit of their team, and each manager, either affiliate manager or media buyer or marketing manager, they all get like some share of their profits they get from their traffic. And I think that's kind of the base that people feel really engaged, because they realize that their efforts they are properly rewarded. And in our company we have like the bigger part of your total remuneration can come from the commission from the traffic you make. And I think that's kind of what makes us all real partners in the company and really motivate the people. So we don't have some additional kind of things where we need to check the time or to make special like things to control people. I think they're all really motivated first by the system. And the second thing I'd say is the atmosphere, because we've been working in office actually for most of the time of the company. It's I know that affiliate market is a lot about remote, but for us office culture was a big thing, because we have like a parties or like meetups in the office. So I think and also a big component of it is like a party hard. So when people come to our company, they kind of also appreciate the whole atmosphere where people are quite free. They can talk different topics. They can engage in the office. So I think like those two things, first, like the right system where people get a real share of what they earn, and the atmosphere where people engage between each other. That's what motivates people in my team and in the whole company as well.
So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I know you are based in Kiev, and I'm curious to hear like what's the experience been like operating an affiliate network during wartime? Like, what are some of the challenges you've faced, and how have you kind of continued to boost profits during like such crazy times to be living and to be working? Like, what have you guys really focused on to get through that?
I mean, it was really challenging at the beginning because, as I said, we all were based in Kiev. Now we actually have two offices, one in Kiev, in Ukraine, and the second one in Warsaw in Poland, because it's quite close. So people who relocated to Europe, they kind of grouped there. At first, it was really hard. I mean, it was just hard to concentrate on the work because you have like things going on around, and I think first 3 months were really challenging. But I think now we are kind of more adapted, and like living during the wartime, like in Kiev, it's kind of safe. I mean, it's not fully safe, but it's not. I don't know how you imagine the city during the wartime, but it's not like on the war zone, so it's a bit further from it. So I think you need to adapt to different things. For example, like last winter, we had the electricity cut off and all these different things. So you buy generators, you adapt your house. So I think that's kind of a lesson of adaptation for this almost 2 years we live in this. And I think it's something that's kind of similar to affiliate marketing, where you always need to adapt to new rules, new things are going on. So I think it's kind of that living in wartime is as additional possibility to learn how to adapt to conditions that you haven't got used to live in. So I think we're coping okay, and we actually had very successful year this year, and we're staying strong and believe in our victory. So I'm sure it would come, the matter of time.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to join us today and staying up late in Kiev. For myself, Josh from OfferVault.com.
Thank you, guys.
Daddy Callbucks, Adam Young, as well as the industry legend Harrison Gevirtz, plus our special guest Yegor Galushko, head of affiliate marketing at Cpamatica. Let's make that paper. Let's make that dough. This was the Affiliate Marketing Show. We will see you next time.